Hi guys, my name is Strawberry. Welcome back to episode 11 of our Slime Rancher 2 Let's Play. And today I want to delve into a feature which is only in the second Slime Rancher game. And that is placing these bee drones outside of the conservatory. Past me wasn't very happy when this didn't work in the first game. So join me as we do that, along with popping some Gordos and unlocking our last expansion. But right now, we've learned that we can only have one drone operate inside our branch area. So we've made the plan to move the bee drone to a different expansion each episode. So let's do that right now. So let's start by giving it its first task. Place all the plants into the silo, and we'll make sure it's fully charged up when doing so. Perfect! Now, it will help a lot around our different areas. This expansion is called the Den, and we fully decorated it in the previous episode. But we did forget one thing. Each of the expansions, I like to place a refinery link, which we do have over here, and a market link, which we don't have right here, just for easy access. So I think before we get placing bee drones outside the conservatory, we might want to make a market link first. So let's get all the things that we need. I've just pinned the recipe in the top left, which is a very convenient feature in Slime Rancher 2. I absolutely love it. And by the looks of it, we're only missing oil and beeswax. So let's go on a small adventure for those. Beeswax is something we can find from beehives like this in Starlight Strand. And we need 7. Perfect! Oh my, that's... no thank you. Whilst oil is something that you get from Ember Valley, like so. Amazing, and we managed to get a few more, just for safe measures. So now, let's head back home. I might actually cache those in on this refinery link over here, just in case things go wrong. You can never be too safe. But look, now we've managed to get everything we need for the market link. And we've got a message. Let's take a look, see what the message is about. Holy moly, and we've got one from everybody. We're getting a gift from Victor, a violet teleporter. That's pretty. Ooh, we got this very cool ashwood from Mochi. Ochre poppies from Ogden. A short palm from Thora. And last but not least, a rock cluster from Bob. I love the amount of gifts that we're getting. Oh, let's also check what's in the shop. We have a Tide Pools bundle. Oh, so you got lots of postal stuff. Don't mind if I do. Hey, look at this shell. Of course. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but I want it. This is pretty. And then we'll also get some Aurora flowers. Those are so cool. Amazing. Okay. Now, I think we're ready to make the market link. Oh, and look at it go! Peter, you are doing amazingly. And now we've just got our market link. This is amazing. Now we have everything we need in this expansion. So now, I think it's time we get to the task, which we've been looking forward to so much. I'm so excited to see how the bee drones exactly work outside of the conservatory. Maybe I should feed them first, though. I'll feed them first. Okay, so I forgot to hit record after feeding the slimes, and as you can see on my map, I've already crafted and placed a bee drone there. But I'm very close to getting everything I need to get another bee drone, so that we can kind of recreate what happened when I forgot to hit record. So right now, I'm trying to get some wild honey, and look! I've stumbled across this area in Starlight Strand. There's a radiant puddle slime! Oh my goodness! This is the cutest thing ever. And there are so many things up here along with wild honey. But anyways, we just need 2 more wild honey now. And we are set. And now we officially have everything we need to make another bee drone, which I'm very excited for. As the one which I made earlier, which I forgot to record, is gathering a lot of stuff over time, which is amazing. So let's make this one together. And now you guys can see the process. So far, we've placed one in Rainbow Fields. And look at this! It's collected 3 jellystone and 10 deep brine while we were just wandering around. So I think we can place another one, either near some diamonds, or maybe some of the honey and starlight strand. So let's go do that together. I'm also gonna collect some plorts, which are just lying around on the way here, as that is how you power the bee drones. Look at that one hard at work. So now we powered this one to 77%. But now we need to figure out where we want to put the other one. So let's go find an area where there's a lot of beeswax and honey, where we can place this drone. I see a honey thing over there. And then there's another one over here. So maybe this could be a good place to put it. So if we put the bee drone over here. Hey! This bee drone should be able to collect quite a lot of honey. So, go ahead, my lovely bee. And we'll give it some plorts that can have lots of energy. It's scanning. It's scanning. I always love seeing the bee drones at work. Oh, it's collecting materials out of the ground. Interesting. But the bee drones, they're very handy when you put them in explore mode. Look, yeah, that one just collected buzzwax from the ground, I think. Okay, so now we're gonna place this radiant puddle slime somewhere before we end up losing it. And what better place than the tide pool's expansion over here? This beautiful beachy area. Right here. Oh, it's gorgeous and it glows so nicely. Look at him go. Oh, beautiful. You're beautiful. Now, a while back, we explored a starlight strand, which is this gorgeous vine over here. You came across this flutter gordo over here, and this angler gordo over here. And I think it would be a fun activity to try and pop both those gordos in the same episode. The diet for the angler gordo is meat. So I am going to try and collect as many chickens as I can. Starting with you. Oh, there's so many down here. Okay, I think we're safe to say that we've got all the chickens that we need. And our angler gordo is just down there. So, I think it's time we feed it. Oh my god, and there's so many chickens down here as well. But let's get feeding. Oh, this is gonna burst. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now we can get back up and see the large amount of tar slimes are over there. But now, next on the list is popping a flutter gordo, which I'm so excited for. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous slime. And it's also standing in front of a very ominous, glowing crack in the wall. So I wonder if popping the gordo does anything to that. And a lot of the nectar has regenerated, as you can see over here. It's amazing. That'll make popping the gordo a lot easier. So let's go collect a few of those. Okay, I don't know how many nectar you need, but I've got 11 on me. Oh, perfect! Okay, thank God. Oh, ominous hole. Oh my goodness. Well, let's see what this is. Oh, ignore my dog. He loves to announce he's there. Oh my. I'll come back to you. You seem big and scary. What on earth? Oh my, what the? Hello? What are you guys? There's a massive door over here? Excuse me? Okay, oh, strange diamond. Thank you, that is actually amazing. We got a strange diamond from that treasure pod. And there's a bee over here. The breach is so much smaller now. It fills me with hope. Is this the magic crack? I think it's the magic crack. I remember when I first found it, I just walked right into the labyrinth and began exploring its endless grey halls. Excuse me? Not even understanding what was really happening. But it's not so easy this time. Whatever I do, I need to shut the door tight behind me. I can't let it all happen again after coming this far. Excuse me? That little spray bottle, that is adorable. There is so much inside there. Oh my god. Okay, what happens when I press this? And I'm intimidated. Okay. So it looks like we've opened up another entrance for that area. That is very cool though. That looks like it will lead us to a completely new area. But apart from that, I think that's basically the entire Starlight Strand explored and unlocked. We've got all the Gordos here, which is amazing. We need to figure out what on earth that door was and how we can open it. So let's go home and ponder. I think we need to think about this. Now, I think we should answer our calls and see if somebody else has something to say about that door. As it looked like Victor has called us. Yes, okay. Beatrix, I received another message from the AI that I have been in communication with since your arrival on Rainbow Island. The message was somewhat personal to me, but also contained vital information for you. So in the interest of presenting all data to its fullest, I will read it in verbatim. Victor, thank you for chatting with me over those many days in which I got to know you better. I must confess that I have entered our correspondence with the aim of verifying your scientific ability. Our correspondence has not only assured me of this, but unexpectedly, has provided comfort and companionship in the dark days that I now find myself in. I'm sending you a partial blueprint to a gadget I tried to develop, but cannot. If you can complete it, I believe it is the key to entering the grey rat. Oh my god. I believe it's the key to entering the grey labyrinth. That is amazing. That is what the bee drone was talking about down in the area where the door was that we found. Please understand, Victor, that I never meant to deceive you, but I need to know who I can trust in order to stand a chance at fixing things. Are we going to be fixing, like, the massive cracks that are coming out and everything? If that happens, I'd love to meet you someday. I'd love to play another game of Go over coffee until the sun rises once more. Oh, and that's all it says. What was given to me was a complex blueprint of partial schematics and, frankly, almost alien code. I've spent days analysing it and believe I have modified it into a finished state that should perform the task it was designed to do. At least I hope so. To be frank, I do not wish to let this person down. I feel I owe it to them, as a friend. So allow me to grant you the complete blueprint, per their instructions. It appears to be a device that you will need to use near the entrance to the Grey Labyrinth, but I'm afraid I know little else. If unsure just how to use it, well, experiment. That is the only way to know the unknown. Good luck, Beatrix. It seems we're all counting on you now. Radiant projector. My goodness. Okay, what is this device? This device can help restart long dormant devices on the Grey Labyrinth. And it looks like we just need silky sand and boom plorts. Mate, that's not too bad. But I think that'd be a lovely thing to try to do in another episode. Try to figure out an entrance to the Grey Labyrinth. Assuming that's what this is. Also, can we point out what an amazing job these bees are doing? I have been wandering around and I keep getting notifications of the stuff that they've collected. Look, yes! Oh my god, they're amazing. We've got 21 jellystone, 14 radiant ore, 28 buzzwax, 4 honey, and 34 deep brine. Oh, 2 drift crystals. I don't know if I've come across those. Okay, hold on. Let's go find a bee. Let's see if we can access this stuff. Okay, let's take a look at the cloud. Now, I'm very curious about this drift crystal, as I don't think I've ever personally collected it. Yeah, see, drifting away on the wind. What does that mean? Drift crystals form inside cyclones as earth and debris are whirled together at incredible speeds. Once ejected from the turbulent winds, drift crystals float gently to the ground and are likely very dizzy. Oh, interesting. Okie dokie. I think we should put all the stuff that's collected in the refinery then. Amazing. Oh. I thought I clicked center refinery. Evidently I did not. Well, that's okay. Look at this. Oh my goodness, okay. That's amazing. Look at all of these materials that's collected. That's so useful. Beatrix are the way to go, I guess. Look at how much resources we've got now. This is amazing. Okie dokie. And our final goal for this episode was to unlock this expansion, which is the only expansion which we haven't yet unlocked. And it's called the dig site. We might need to make some more money though. So let's go collect some money and we'll unlock that. Okay, so we've managed to get a bit more money, so now we should be able to afford the dig site. I'm so excited, it looks like such a beautiful area. Okay, a curious archaeological site with plenty of room for a creative rancher to clean up and make it their own. Yes, please. Oh my goodness, that waterfall is gorgeous as well. Whoa, I'm very excited to look around. Hello? Oh my god, there's another bee drone. Looks like there's a lovely little pond where the waterfalls are. We've got a plot over here. Oh! And a spring pad. What's this for? But look at this beautiful area. Oh, goodness, look at this area. Oh, we can like genuinely clean it up too. Whoa. Got another little water area. Oh, this is so cool. We've got our dig site over here. Oh my god, and they're digging up these like slime fossils almost, or these like rocks. Whoa, but it looks like we have possibly 3 plots over here and then 1 down. Oh, and then this leads to behind the waterfall. Oh my goodness. Oh, the bee drone's over there. We need to try and get it. Bee drone, don't come back. Yes! Oh, amazing! Got another module for it, so you can make another bee drone if you wanted to. Oh, this is amazing. I can't wait to add slimes here and add lots of decoration. But I think on that note, we'll end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching, and we were able to do so much today. We unlocked a new expansion. We popped the Gordos over here and figured out that there might be, I think it was a grey labyrinth. And we added drones that will help us collect various resources outside the conservatory. But thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe so that you don't miss any of the future ones. I post every Friday, so hopefully I'll see you then. Bye bye!